Alright guys, we are not in my room today, we are in my kitchen, and I want to do two things. So I'm saying I want to do some cooking videos. We're going to make better wraps. Now I don't eat bread normally, and I can't open a package either. I have one wrap left, that's right, it's a normal tortilla wrap. And we're going to make this into an epic tortilla. And then the second thing I'm going to do is I bought a apple turnover, which I will show you in a second. Just normal from Lidl. Now these are already amazing as they are, but we're gonna bake it. Because something like this, you get it from the bakery, it's really tasty as it is, but if you bake it, it makes it even better. So that's what we're gonna do. Voiceover time. Okay, my friends, this is an apple turnover. Delicious, heavenly, amazing. And we're gonna take that piece of heaven, and we're gonna shove it into an oven. Because that's what we do, pieces of heaven. Oh god, now I'm really going to hell. Okay, so go ahead and turn the hob on to medium high. For my case, it's 5. Now we're going to take our tortillas and we're going to use olive spread. Now, I don't normally use butter. A friend of mine actually got me into olive spread. It's healthier and I think it actually tastes better. And we're going to butter the entire side. And then some salt and pepper can go on top of there. Now the first side you put a little bit more butter on, at least that's what I do. And we're going to throw some thyme on there as well. Pat it down so that it doesn't really fall off. And then we're going to flip it over and do the other side. This is kind of tricky. I found that if you flip it over, do one side, and then if you just put it back onto the butter tray, you can do the other side. You can do this side a little bit less, because the other side already has so much butter. So we're going to throw it on the pan, and you'll see it'll start to cook. Then throw a little bit more salt and pepper. You already have enough on the one side, but just a little bit more on the other side. That was a little too much salt. So we're going to spread that around just a little bit. See a little bit right there? Yeah, I should probably practice these voiceovers. But yeah, so we're going to move it around a little bit, and then we're going to check. Not really too crunchy yet, but we're going to pat down those bubbles because we don't want those bubbles, because when you flip it, it's going to not cook evenly on the other side. So I'm going to pat those bubbles down. And then once it starts to get a little crispy, flip it over. There you go. See the little brown spots there? That's what you're looking for. And then basically what you're going to do is just as they get a little bit brown and brown and brown, you're going to flip them until eventually you get that. And then yeah, so I just stopped. Yeah, there you go. I made this kind of crispy. It's nice golden brown on each side. Remember, not black if you want brown. And then, ooh, look, ooh, ooh, that's hot. Okay, let's go ahead and put that on the plate. Ooh, yay. Okay, so you have this now, and it's pretty simple, right? You can make it as crispy or not crispy as you want. If you want it to be more crispy, like I did here, it's really kind of crispy. It can be used as a snack. You do it a little bit less crispy, which means you just cook it for less. You can still use it like as a wrap and as a sandwich. So good. It's one of those things where I say I'm gonna do it, and everybody just looks at me and goes, "You're gonna put a tortilla in a frying pan with butter and salt and pepper?" Yeah, maybe some oregano or some thyme. But yeah, and it makes it's completely different. So good. As far as this goes, this is just a guilty pleasure. Because when you bake it, again, when you get home, if you can make it home with one of these, that alone is a feat within itself. But if you bake it when you get home, it now tastes like it's fresh out of the oven, and it's crispy, and it's delicious. So I actually need to cook dinner, and I made this. These are like snacks, and this is not good. So I'm gonna go eat that, and I will see you later. Bye. I had to come all the way over here this time. It was a horrible voiceover. I'm keeping it. Whatever.